Welcome back to Raising the Bar. This is episode 16 of this Let's Play, and let's get started right away. So as you can see, we're actually in Castle Ironfist now, where we left off in New Sorpigal at the end of the last episode. We had leveled up our characters, but we'd only leveled up 2 of them up to level 12, the other 2 were stuck at level 11. Well, I came back to Castle Ironfist here, and went round uncovering everything on the overworld and killing all the trash mobs that were everywhere on it. And that provided enough XP to level all 4 of our characters up to level 12. So in order to have more skill points to play with in this allocation, that was what I did. You missed nothing of interest, and I'll give you the tour of all the locations that I uncovered right after we've done the skill point allocation. So what are we going to do with these things? Well, the question is, do we go for something that's immediately useful to us, that will increase our combat potency straight away? Or do we go for learning, which is the one skill which is sort of the forward-thinking skill? Because learning, which is a skill that is not retroactive, gives us a bonus to earned XP. Currently we have level 1 on all of our characters, which means all of our characters are getting a 10% bonus to XP. But if we train them all up to level 4, and then train them to be experts, and we do have the skill points and the trainer nearby to be able to do this, then we'll be getting, I think, a 17% increase to XP, and that's just for starters. We can continue to put more points into learning, of course, when we have spare points. Now, that doesn't increase our combat potency at all. It makes no difference immediately to the power of our characters. It means that nothing about that makes the game any easier or makes us able to tackle more difficult challenges. But it does help us in the future. It will help us level faster, and that means we'll have more skill points to spend in the future. So it's sort of the forward-thinking way to do things. Given that the earlier that you buy learning, the more benefit you get from it. I mean, the trivial case of this is if you buy it right at the end of the game, you're not going to get anything out of it at all. I'm going to put points into learning on all of our characters, so that they all get a boost there. I'm going to take I'm going to take most of our skill points that we've earned from gaining 2 levels on all of our characters and put them into learning there. And then what we can do, if we just speed that up, is we can, if we track around the outside of Castle Ironfist here, we can go and find a trainer for learning. Look at this 3D engine. Very nice. Yeah, that shipped. Okay, there we go. In here we will find an expert learning trainer who for 2,000 gold per character, something we can just about afford, will give us expert learning. That means all of our characters now are getting a 17% bonus to earned XP. And as we have more points that we can spare, we can continue to put learning up to and hopefully gain mastery, which will triple the effect of the bonus. Hopefully gain mastery in there as well. So we have a few leftover points as well that we can still put into our characters and help make things a little bit easier. For our paladin here, I'm going to put a point, another level into meditation. If you watch the blue bar here, you'll see it dip a little bit as we just gain a little more spell points on that character. Our druid, I think we're going to put a couple of levels into air magic, which will be a very useful offensive spell school. Water magic, he's stuck at level 4 in water magic, but we haven't found an expert water magic trainer. That's something we really need to be on the lookout for. That's interesting. I've just noticed that he isn't an expert in learning. Why did we miss him out? I guess we did. Oh yeah, I didn't even I don't know exactly what happened there. But apparently, yeah, I did miss a couple of the characters there. Whoops. Just, yep, narrowly caught that. Let's see, our cleric, well, he's already on 4 on a lot of things, and to be able to bump any of the ones that are score 4, he needs 1 more skill point. So I think we'll hold on to that rather than putting it into shield, which is not using, or leather, which is not that useful, or mace, and we're not using melee weapons really at all. We'll just hold those 4 skill points and spend those later. And I think for our sorceress, fire magic is the way to go. So, right, that's the remainder of our skill points spent. Now let me show you the map. We found actually 3 more dungeons on our way to clearing out this map. And it's very safe to go there now because the creatures don't respawn for several months. But if you can see this this thing, now bear in mind this is Castle Ironfist. This is where the heir to the throne lives, and we already know that he's a boy who likes running away. This thing here that says keep off, this is a teleporter into this sort of bowl of a landscape that was full of lizard men and cultists who wanted to kill me. I'm kind of surprised that the heir to the throne manages to survive even a day in this place. But it's all cleared out now. As we can see, there's a second obelisk here, the second one we found. So that's added a new note to our obelisk messages in our auto notes. Still no idea what these mean. Can't make head or tail of these at the moment. Okay, so I'm probably going to speed up the video as we run to the next dungeon. So I'll speak to you on the other side. Okay, what we have here is just a temple of Bar. Now this temple works the same as any other temple. It will cure conditions and things, except it laughs evilly when I leave. It seems the temple cultists or monks not particularly subtle in their or wishing to hide their nature as an evil cult there. Okay, the first dungeon we found is this place called Lagan's Estate. We're not going to go in there right now. We haven't been sent in here for any quests for one thing, but it's also going to be too difficult for us. But I just wanted to observe that place and mark its location. Obviously, we're going to go in there at some point in the Let's Play. Okay, skipping right ahead to the next place of interest. Okay, way up in the north of the map here, the northwest of the map, we have the Willow Wisp, which is just a pub. I think we can, let's see. No. Let's fill pack. No, we don't actually need that. Okay, did we get any rumours or anything out of this? It seems we don't. Never mind. So not much point there. But then over here, behind this small hill here, is a second dungeon. And this is Snurgle's Caverns, which is the home to the new Dwarven King, Snurgle. Another dungeon we haven't been sent to yet, but I wanted to mark its location nevertheless. So skipping right ahead. Oh hey, a horseshoe. I didn't notice this. Horseshoes are very useful. Let's definitely take those. Horseshoes, they give us character stat boosts. I'm going to wait until we've got 4, and then I'll use 1 on each of the characters. Moving right along. There's a shrine here, the Shrine of Electricity, but it not being the month where the Shrine of Electricity is useful to us, it only gives us a message that says you pray at the shrine. Okay, this place here is our 3rd new dungeon and the 5th on the map. This map absolutely full of dungeons. So this place is the Temple of Bar. As you can see, they seem to decorate the outside of their temples with large grotty sheep heads and Venus flytraps. Yeah, visitors do not appear to be welcome here. I would agree with that. With that summary of things. So there we go. We're going to do the Temple of Bar starting next episode. So I'm going to park it here and we'll wrap it up. Hopefully our party build as it stands now will make short work of this place, but we'll see next time. Thank you for watching and see you next week.